Today I wanted to do a quick video on an old article that we did a while back about kind of what is the value of your cabinet shop, and basically the premise of that article was that it's only worth what it is when you're not working in it, you know. So our goal as owners needs to be getting to the point of working on our business, not just in it. And so that's why I wanted to kind of do this on the shop floor and kind of show you the first tool, you know, that I had to get myself off of, that I fired myself from, was the table saw. And as you can see, our old table saw is still in use. That's our original saw from 15 years ago that we don't use much. You can see it gets kind of a stack upon right now, but you know, we've still got it. And but that was the first real tool that I fired myself from. And through that process, I kind of learned that you can't just take yourself off a tool and expect everything to go fantastic, because within a few weeks that employee had quit, and we were right back to square one. So what I learned in the process was, you know, that we had to make SOP'S. So there's kind of 5 steps in making sure that your business is always gaining in value. You know, it's not just valued at what you are putting into it. So kind of step 1 is, you know, obviously we got to fire ourselves from that one thing that's going to move the business forward the fastest. And in order to do that, for it to stick, we've got to create rock solid SOP'S. You can see in a couple of my other videos that we actually have really clean, clear, 8-step, you know, no maximum 8-step SOP'S. And we're just adamant on keeping our SOP'S simple, because it makes it easy to train and easy to convert other people into those roles, you know, if somebody's missing or whatever. So SOP'S are a great way to make sure that once you fire yourself from activity, it's done. You're not going back to it after that. Another great way that we can add value to our business by pulling ourselves out of it, you know, like working on the business rather than in it, is by outsourcing our bottlenecks. You know, there's, you know, finding out what you're good at, what's your niche, what do you excel at as a cabinet maker? Are you better at design and install and assembly? You know, should we be outsourcing our manufacturing, because that's where all the bottlenecks and hiccups are? So, you know, that's another way to start thinking about, you know, hey, how can I further pull myself out of working, you know, in the business and start working on it? So think about, you know, something that you could outsource or get done that you don't need to be doing anymore, that you could, you know, fire yourself from. The other thing is, when you start hiring employees and you start creating a culture to follow you on this venture, I've found that transparency is huge. I mean, you've got to be transparent with your employees. You've got to really let them know what's going on. You know, let them know whether you're busy, whether you're slow, what's coming down the pipe. Let them, you know, let them have input on as much stuff as you can, because these are the people that day to day, you know, they're the lifeblood of the company day to day, because they're the ones out there making it happen. So I've always found that transparency is, you know, definitely a huge deal. Always works good. Some people I know are kind of hide some of their stuff about the business, and you know, I've always thought that transparency is the best way to go with all your employees, just hands down. And kind of the last key is to creating more value in your business is continually reinvesting. Some people think that when they get to a certain point, they can pull out, you know, some of the working capital and things like that of the business. But the truth is, to stay current, to stay relevant, you have to keep reinvesting. You have to reinvest in yourself. You have to reinvest in your business. You know, you got to reinvest in, you know, more or better employees, more space, better vehicles for delivery, you know, more software, whatever it is. But you got to stay current, because if you get behind, you're gonna lose that value, and you're always gonna be finding yourself playing catch up. And that's just, it's never fun trying to run a business from the back seat. So that's about all I've got on this one today. You know, I just wanted to kind of do a video real quickly of how to add value to your business. Had a lot of interest over that article. Let me know what you think. I'm interested to see how you add value to your business without working on it, or in it, I'm sorry, but working on your business. So let me know what your thoughts. Thank you.